Man, I wonder what game this is. Well, welcome to my first look at AC7 Skies Unknown. This game uses an autosave feature though, which is good because I like it when games use autosave features. Oh look, end user license agreement. Yes, I will agree to the fact that I'm going to record this and put it up on YouTube.
Oh,
Fucking multiplayer? No thanks. Campaign. New game.
hello.
Hello there.
Greetings, Convoy. Greetings, Infinity. Welcome to Ace Combat 7.
You chose
Does
expert,
the color of
didn't
the
you?
sky mean anything special to you? It does to me.
Who the hell sounds
A
like
hell of a
they're
lot.
breaking glass but simultaneously in a blizzard?
When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams
That'd be Lucian.
is a deep, dark
Also,
blue.
I'll be right back because Discord just had.
Well, that's just foreboding. Gotta hand it to you.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby,
He got hit by a
I can see what
steamroller.
it's like up there, cruising above the
Sounded like
clouds,
using a building.
the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
They must have paid
know
a
what?
lot to get that
Lying
real life.
smack dab in the middle of the
fucking
desert
drone
west
on
of
there.
here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked.
Hell yeah!
That's how we got the parts
Sounds
to build
like
our own
SWAT
plane.
cats.
Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more
Hey,
of a
sea cat.
trash can with wings.
Oh shit!
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass
What
behind.
they?
Just called it a trash
It
can.
took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running.
I mean,
And it took us
usually what
another
they
year
are.
and a half after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone.
Yeah.
Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying,
Yours got the goods for
I hope it's peaceful.
Dreamer, meet Cutter. This is the guy our premier victim was trying to contact. If Grawl was part
Okay.
of some whispering that
finally.
then Cutter must have been his hand.
I was ready to
So
break the
this
sound
was his
barrier.
bolt hole.
All this
Look
plane
around.
could do was take off,
Let's see what we can
accelerate,
run.
and fly up.
Grim. Looks like he had
I
a
can
moment with
tell
his.
that, Convoy's playing.
That's not me.
That's...
Infinity.
Why is Infinity's thing so loud and picking up his game now? Also, fuck that steamroller. I don't know why I just fucked that steamroller.
I love my friggin' thing. Talk now?
high
No, still
into the
sounds the
sky.
same. What the fuck's going on?
Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast.
Aye.
It had a rose painted
Still
on
sounds
it.
like you're fucking
The
far
Erusian
away.
emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
You should have been my investment for you, piece of junk. Should have built a
Oh,
return
that's
payload.
a big no.
Shit.
Just because it didn't have a signature, they start shooting one of their own.
Well, also
here?
in some planes, the IFF
Settle
is
down.
also the radio system.
I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site.
Okay.
Here's your mission. It's possible
fixed
that
it.
the Usian
Okay.
ceasefire
Had to
agreement has
unplug
been
it and
broken for
replug
the
it.
first time in over a decade. As of
Weird.
today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land.
You got it.
If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill!
Well, this escalated quickly.
Yeah.
From my experience of being on an Air Force base, yeah, they got it pretty fucking accurate there.
What am I gonna use?
F-104 and an F-16.
That's the plane the girl was flying.
Except it
Yep.
has no weapons.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I wonder why. Ah, the forams.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Mage Squadron. Hell yeah. I like that.
I mean, it's just as impressive as War Dog.
I mean, fair enough. But that's another story for another time.
Radar site still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
That's an interesting logo there.
got all day here. Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to
Okay,
Sky.
so that's your wingman,
Oh
Trigger.
man, this looks so pretty.
I think you are Trigger, actually.
No, your character's always tap turn.
Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck. Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP. Do that. Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with
Okay,
Mage
so I
1.
guess Trigger's your call sign.
Mage 2
Your
altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
wingman is called Clown.
Carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taking a lot of damage.
Trigger and Clown. This is great.
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem Squadron.
TU-85.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper.
was that a 6? Okay.
Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Oh, that
Enemy
felt
bomber
good.
confirmed down.
That
Good job,
really
Mage 2.
felt good.
Not bad, Mage 2.
What's the,
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Okay. So
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Okay.
Already, I'm liking this track.
This is just classic.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
This is just classic Ace Combat. You go after those MiGs, man. I'm feeling hungry MiG.
Said it was like a Tu-85 or something
Watch
like
out for
that.
the support aircraft.
This is a MiG over here.
MiG-21s.
Oh, your target is set up.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Locked.
Fuck two.
Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target.
Engaging Tu-95.
That guy's coming this
Locked
way.
2. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
You're also it also makes it look like you're almost in the
Mage 2.
stratosphere.
Target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this.
He's
I know
way
he
below
showed
the
some promise, but
stratosphere.
let's remember, he's still barely
I
got
know,
his
but he's
feet
above
wet.
the clouds.
Yeah. He's not even at commercial flight altitude right now.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Locked.
Bye-bye.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. But you still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Call him 2, let's maintain element.
I'm sorry, is that guy's call sign Knocker?
Brownie.
Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
Gollum, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. AVs. I can't tell them apart.
What's bothering me is I got a fucking malware bites thing popping up one moment. Got a fucking...
Malware bites or something.
Fuck off, malware bites. Jesus.
Enemies locked on.
I got him. He's mine.
Mage 2, locked. Mage 2 is in the clouds.
Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. Mission accomplished. We still got half our baggage. Emptying over the hangar's
Nicely done.
Column 2, missile!
Mage 2, missile away.
Oh, looks like you
Hesitating for a
have
split second could be the difference
flares?
between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
I don't know what the flare button is. So
I'm sure it'll tell you eventually.
I'm just gonna ignore the fact that I have them for now. And just focus on dodging.
Ostian Federation space elevator?
Enemy on my tail. Evading.
Behind target and ready to attack.
What's this over here? So, 21. Hello. Welcome to Burger.
Targeting gun range.
I also like how it's showing like contrails when you're moving around on your wings.
Missile launched.
God damn.
I think they're teaching you that you have to use your gun for some counter. Finally.
No,
Jesus.
it's just AI know how to avoid missiles if they're going at a certain angle.
I know I should probably take down more enemies in this first mission
Like the two that are following you.
because that's going to give me more money, so I can buy more planes or something.
Other one's trying to turn around.
Anyway, I got my mission prepared.
Still though, Brownie and Knocker. Those are weird call signs.
Don't laugh.
Well, actually, those are more realistic than you think.
Yeah.
Every call sign an aircraftman gets is based off something they done or did. Such as, if you get named, what was it, fire mission, it meant that you use guns instead of missiles on the missile section.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it
How
off.
is it still airborne? I shot it with
What-
two fucking missiles and then
What was
shredded
it?
with my gun.
A T-60? Oh yeah, Jesus
The
Christ.
Tu-160.
Yeah, those planes are like the B-17s, the modern age B-17s.
This is Mage 1, I'm spiked.
I think it died.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
What's this about?
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost. You have our thanks.
Yeah, look at that money.
Kind of jumped over what they were saying, though.
Couldn't care less. Aircraft tree has been unlocked. Like, no, great parts. Where do I go to get new shit? Fine, next mission.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking for bounty from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world
crashed
was
into
screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Starting to wonder who's in the right here.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, Fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Okay.
Oh, the Mirage 2000. Wonder why that one was locked.
Don't have enough for it, I don't think.
I guess the only thing you can...
Sucks.
Well, you can get special weapons. Guided penetration bomb.
Cool. Take bomb, I guess. I'll take some bombs.
Select parts.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
I have a bit more maneuverability. And now I have bombs. They told me I was supposed to destroy enemy ground things, so I took bombs. Because I'm supposed to destroy ground things. I haven't even eaten today.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air
You
weapons.
wanna pause for a bit to get some food?
No.
But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
You can't tell me.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep. Phase 2, magnificent.
That's quite the shockwave.
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Oh, there's anti-air guns.
Target destroyed. 5 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Attack the radar vehicle! They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Stanley, we're being attacked by enemy aircraft. Requesting permission to move the vehicle.
We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so
I
trust your
think
radars.
there's one more.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. Push the plan forward too fast. Making too far from Allied territory.
The enemy aircraft away from the base.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
H2 locked.
Target has been destroyed.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can. H2, Fox 2. APC destroyed.
Fox 2.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup.
AA gun, the horror.
Here's some feedback from those poor merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Enemy transports taxiing.
Not even their weapons, so they're like write it in a way that we can understand.
Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Shred the radar network.
C-17.
Oh, an AH. Hello, helicopter. Bye-bye, helicopter.
Caution, missile!
Attack missed. Enemy missile coming at me. Breaking.
Fox 2.
Careful, the enemy
Think
has a
maybe
line.
one more?
Keep your mind focused. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Roger 6. Breaking away. Missile closing on me.
All transports have been destroyed. But what were they carrying?
Oh no, don't ask me. Do I look like I've got a telescopic lens that can see what the fuck's in them?
Yes.
No. The answer is no.
The enemy has a lock
Answer
on you,
yes.
H2.
Base 2, missile in the air.
All right, this base is worth destroying.
Behind the enemy.
Alright, this is you just now decide that?
Friendly shot down. Evade that missile.
Fire anti-air gun. Now! Attack missed. Fox 2, Fox 2.
I stop.
H2, missile launch.
All aircraft, residential areas below you.
Yeah, hang on.
5 targets remaining.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Missile did not connect.
tail. Column 4, Fox 2. We aim over clear ground. School 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
4 targets remaining.
I'm just saying, like, could you imagine, like, going out for the
H2, missile launch.
and just getting hit
Behind
by a
target
fighter
and
jet?
ready to attack.
That'd fucking suck.
Fox 2.
Do we really have interceptors?
True.
They're still pounding us.
Missile.
H2, you're targeted. Missile fire. Evading.
3 targets remaining.
You're taking cover in the clouds. Viking, can't get away from this rock. This is School 6. Rock prevented. Fox 2. Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Oh.
They just had them flying around.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones.
Oh my
Spotted
lord,
cloud.
they are
No
quick.
doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down.
Locked on
These
target.
drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs.
A high G
Repeat, bandits are
turn.
drones. Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter.
I mean, you're gonna be drifting your jet.
Change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Fox 2.
Missile launched.
Golem Squadron, surround them.
I think he deployed flares.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Cheeky fucker.
Target is in range of guns.
I'm glued to this one.
You're in the clouds, right. Being in the clouds hampers missile
H2
effectiveness.
locked.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt.
Shit. I got an enemy.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase him down and pull the
Destruction
trigger.
confirmed.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
That means I'm getting
You're
like
doing
8
good.
helpings of dinner.
Just 2 more.
Missile away.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
MiG 99?
MG99. It's the drone.
Eh.
Mage 2's in the clouds. Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Where'd he go?
I think it's above the clouds.
clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
That's a lot of money. And that's gonna be all for this episode, boys and girls. If you like this video, give it that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks for joining. See you guys next time.